What's up, my lovelies? What are you guys up to today? Grand Rising. I hope you guys get busy, get active, get in tune, tap in, all that good stuff. But anyways, I value your time. If you are tuned in, I truly appreciate you. Today, I got some information for y'all. I really need y'all to see this. This is like mind-blowing, and I was informed about this last night. I was doing some research and then I came across this video and I got the download to look up AI. So I looked up AI and look at what they are trying. They always trying it, y'all. They always trying it. But you know what? We here and I got some information for y'all. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Listen up.
Technology is ever evolving. Regardless of the current market conditions, new technologies are emerging with groundbreaking innovations to tackle world issues. It must be strange that predictions are being made about the future of technology in these uncertain times. But here's the fun part. These innovations are what makes life easier in the coming years. From systems that could predict the risk of a viral transmission to drones that could deliver essentials to your door, their industry is transforming our lives. So here's a list of new technologies of 2021 that you should watch out for. But before we begin, if you love watching tech videos, subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon to never miss an update. At number 6, we have Aerospace Technologies. The aerospace sector has countless innovations that continue to increase over the coming years. Defense and other aerospace industries are looking forward to building zero-fuel aircraft. New aerospace technologies include advanced space propulsion systems, advances in material sciences, smart automation, and blockchain. With the help of 3D printing, many aerospace components are being developed. Given the global situation, although innovation in this field may come at a calculated pace, it is likely consistent. At number 5, we have 5G networks. With an increase in video conferencing, remote working, and digital collaboration this year, reliable connectivity and better bandwidth are crucial. 5G deployment is preventing companies from going out of business. As we continue to manage school and work from home, 5G will play a key role in 2021. Companies like Samsung, Apple, and Xiaomi are readily rolling out 5G phones. Qualcomm, arguably the leader in 5G technology, is helping make 5G affordable to as many smartphone users as possible next year. Reports say that the global 5G services market is estimated to reach $41.48 billion by 2020 and expand at an annual growth of 43.9% from 2021 to 2027. At number 4, there's edge computing. Almost all technology in today's world are applications of edge computing. Collaborations with artificial intelligence, 5G, and mobile cloud edge will make data processing closer to the customers, leading to faster and more efficient computing. Even amidst the pandemic, companies continue to consolidate and expand their offering of edge solutions, from traditional rugged embedded computers to high-performance edges for AI and other data-intensive applications. According to experts, the edge analytics market is expected to grow up to $8 billion USD by 2021 at a CAGR of 32.6% from 2016 to 2021. At number 3, we have extended reality. Extended reality includes augmented and virtual reality. This technology, in conjunction with others, will be used during the next year to tackle challenges posed by the current situation. It will largely help in avoiding dangerous situations that could potentially cause a viral transmission. Over the coming years, this technology will revolutionize healthcare, education, and lifestyle, among others. The AR and VR market revenue is expected to reach $55 billion USD by 2021. At number 2, there's human augmentation. With the principles of exceeding, replicating, and supplementing human ability, human augmentation changes what it means to be human. The augmentation pipeline holds other great promises for the future, like bionic human joints, embedded scanning, customizable contact lens, augmented skull, feet, artificial windpipes for your throat, etc. The possibilities are endless. The global human augmentation market is predicted to rise at a considerable rate during the forecast period between 2020 and 2026. But most of the innovations today are being facilitated by one vital technology. Can you take a guess as to which one is made to the top of the list? That's correct. At number 1, we have artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, or AI, has proven to be one of today's most transformative tech evolutions. However, with the current world scenario, artificial intelligence seems more promising than ever. The volume of data collected on healthcare and infection rates can be used to prevent infection spread in the coming days. Machine learning algorithms will be increasingly sophisticated in the solutions they uncover. In the coming year, AI will make predictions on demand from hospitals and other healthcare providers. According to experts, global spending on cognitive and AI systems will reach $57.6 billion in 2021, and the AI market will grow to a $190 billion industry by 2025. With that being said, if you wish to create something...
Alright, y'all see this? Do y'all see the artificial creations that these guys are putting up and creating and, you know, pretty much distributing out to the public? So these are the things that some people that are open-minded and like-minded, they look at it and they're like mind-blowing, they're surprised, they're disgusted, because it is just, it's destructive. This is very destructive. And then we have other people who are kind of closed-minded and they're looking at it like, ooh, new inventions, new technology, new electronics, new things that can furthermore keep me enslaved and trapped and, you know, just stuck in this electronic world, and it is furthermore dragging us away from who we truly are. So I'm gonna backtrack a little bit because that was pretty much the end of this video, and I do want to give a shout out and show appreciation to this guy right here. I do not own any rights to this video, you guys know this, but anyways, let's just backtrack a little bit. So we have what they call Aerospace Technology, and this is where they have electronical crafts and different type of let's just say cars, anything that moves, that can fly. They are trying to make it as electrical as possible. So they are trying to pretty much get rid of gas. They are trying to stop the use of gas. As you guys can see, they have already created what we know as electric cars. You know, these are becoming more and more granted, and people are just getting them more. I'm starting to see a lot more of these, and they are actually creating newer and different types of you know, electric cars. Now these people got something like a freaking electric aircraft or electric airplane, and they call it what do they call it? Oh, where's the word? Airbus, I believe that's what it's called. And they have it like they just run from electricity or some type of energy based frequency. So it's not necessarily a fuel that is being used. So who wants to get in this? Who would take that risk and go all the way up there in a electrical bus and pretty much just hope that things go right? I'm scared to get in the auto, you know, the cars that pretty much go by themselves and they can maneuver on their own. I'm afraid to get into one of those. So not to mention a freaking aircraft or an airplane. I wouldn't dare get into a electrical or electric based airplane. This is crazy. This is mind blowing. But this is the creations that they are, you know, putting together, and they're calling it AI, but it's actually AC, because this is just a creation. This is not intelligent. This is dangerous. Like, what the heck? But anyways, yeah, these people are trying to create these 3D mappings and these zero fuel based cars. They're trying to make all these electric or gasless cars, these aerial photography, airborne imagery, aka the drones. These people are creating all these electronic aircrafts and, you know, just pretty much trying to normalize it. So that is definitely one that kind of blew my mind, especially the aircraft. Like, that was just crazy. Who would think to do that? But you just got to tap into that analogy and, you know, question who are the people that, you know, who is the creators behind this? They have this mindset of just, you know, what is it? Control. Like, they just want to make everything artificial. They want to take the organicness out of everything and turn it into robot. You know, that's what I'm getting from all of this. But what's the next thing we got? We got 5G towers, or 5G in general. So I did look up the meaning of a 5G frequency, and that's pretty much what it is. It is just it's a wave or a energy that is used against us. So excuse me, these radio waves are being sent through the encoded data of a cell site. So they are being, if you guys see the, what do they call the 5G towers anywhere, that's the frequency base, that's the cell site, and those things are sending off right here. Those things are sending off frequencies and what is the word, energy to, you know, humanity, and it is furthermore controlling. And these frequencies are very, very, very high and immense, and we ourselves won't even be able to control it. And this is why they are pushing it. And if you notice, iPhone and Samsung, they are now creating, or Apple in general, they are creating a lot more 5G electronics, because they know what's behind it. They know that frequency behind it, and it's like you're gonna have the gun in your hand pointing it at yourself. So that's the type of thing that 5G is. And I talked about this in one of my previous videos, like a while back actually, and I was explaining how they have a frequency weapon to furthermore control crowds. So I'm gonna read this. I typed in, what is it called when frequency waves are released to control a crowd? Because they know how effective it truly can be. So these 5G frequencies that they have invented, it is like immense, and like I can't express it enough how destructive it truly is to us, because everything is energy, everything is a frequency, and the frequency of 5G is dangerous. So I did look this up, and I was talking about this in my previous video. They have a weapon, or a energized weapon developed by the U.S. military, designed for an area of denial, the perimeter security, or crowd control. So informally, the weapon is called the heat ray, since it works by heating the surface of targets such as skin to target human beings. So it's not like a physical bullet or a physical penetration of a knife or something. It's a frequency. It's a vibration or energy that you cannot see, but you can feel. So they have this creation, or this invention, that they invented by the U.S. military, as you can see, but they use it against crowd controls, and I think they use it mainly in like what are they called, riots, or what is it called when people do the marches, and then they kind of, the protests. This is where they use those, you know, to crowd control. When it starts to get all rioty and wild and just destructive, this is what they use to control it, and it burns, or kind of irritates the skin to the point where it feels like it's burning it or eating it out, and then you just disperse, like you run, you go away. That's the point of it. So these 5G towers and these 5G frequencies that they are putting in the phones and the electronics are just furthermore creating destruction. It's going to be so controlling, and so like you're going to find yourself so addicted to your phone. It's going to be like crazy. And then once you're addicted to the phone, now they have the ability to control you, because they control what they put in the phone, what they show you, what's being promoted, you know? So it's all a cycle. It's a game. Okay, now let me move forward. So yeah, you guys pretty much got the point of the 5G electronics and the 5G frequencies and the 5G towers. Now we got something called edge computing. Now this one is the maximization of operational efficiencies, or always on, always ready to use, one click, one touch, just that super advanced ability to just right here, right now. So for example, we have the basics like, hey Siri, set a timer. Hey Siri, what time is it? Hey Siri, set an alarm. You know, that lazy mentality, or Siri's just always there waiting to provide or help you. Taking the easy way out, pretty much, just taking that lazy step instead of just going to set your own timer, going to set your own alarm. It's like ready for you already. So they are embracing or promoting this lazy technology. And this is all one idea, if you ask me. This is all one, goal to create a lazier population, so that if you're lazy, you want somebody to do something for you. If you're lazy, you want something to be handed to you. You want everything to be provided to you. You want everything to be told to you. So by them creating a more lazier, quote unquote, advanced world, we will furthermore have to rely on them. So this is their goal. But anyways, edge computing, I pretty much summed it up and thought of it as lazy work. Like, you think less, you do less, control, you're relying on somebody. So that's pretty much what I got. It's being sent through, it's being controlled through electronics. Once again, all of this is electronical or electronic based. So it's like, they know what we need on a day-to-day basis, so they're going to try their best to improve it as much, make it easier for you, basically. So furthermore, you will be lazy, and when you're lazy, like I mentioned, you're going to want to rely on something. You're going to rely on that machine or that electronic to do the work for you, which is where I'll get into it in a second. But I hope you guys are catching my drift when I do kind of elaborate on this. This is pretty much like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's more so like an action. Like, it's always there waiting for you. It's always like, let's just say you wake up and you say, coffee machine, make me 1 cup of coffee. It's kind of like that type of thing. So it's that whole idea that they just want something handed to you. Like, you want something handed to you, like the food delivery, like DoorDash, like the online shopping at Walmart. You don't even have to go into the store no more. People will shop for you. It's like that type of thing. So I hope you guys are catching my drift when I talk about that. But now we have something called extended reality. Now this is coming for the children or the younger kids, if you ask me. Like, I don't see older adults or older people, doing this. But then again, it's an invention, so who knows? But I do see children, doing this. This is more like a 3D visualization. It's bringing AI into a more 3D format. So AI, or the electronic world, is going to be more in your possession, and it's going to be more upfront and more in this actual realm, or not in the realm, excuse me, more in your space. So let's say you have a phone and you're shopping and you're looking at the shirts. So now this 3D extended reality is going to be like, you get to actually have the shirt in front of you. Like, you get to see like a picture, a 3D picture of it. Not saying that you're going to have it, but you get to see a more 3D form of it. And that is just like, what? So if you just backtrack and think about the evolution of that, it started from us making our own clothes. Then we went out and bought clothes. Then we went out and after we went out and got our own clothes, then they invented the online shopping. So you don't necessarily have to go out and buy clothes. You can stay at home and do it. So that's another lazy move. And now they got this, the extended reality. So now we're going to bring it to you. We're going to show you it, and we can deliver it to your doorstep. How about that? So yeah, that's what I got from that. I don't know what the hell these people got going on. They are creating so much so fast. And then they also have like these eyeglasses. These is like, they have so many different things. I don't want to dim it down to one little thing, but they have so many different creations. And you know what, I actually heard in the video, they have these eye lenses that they have created, to furthermore advance it to the point where it's like roadmaps, and it's kind of like in the resemblance of this, like it's like islands, so you don't even have to wear glasses, but yet you are still receiving that same, backlash that you're getting from if you were to say a phone or a computer or a laptop, so like for an example, if I'm looking up the directions to a store, it will be embedded in the freaking islands or in the glasses, as you can see. Like, this is how far they are taking it. And it's like you're getting instructions, or you can even read a book by just putting on, glasses. So it's just like, wow. Who would want this? I don't know, but trust me, there's people out there who wouldn't mind. But yeah, as you guys can see, this is just like receiving a more 3D perspective and the physical life. It's way farther more than just holding the phone in your hand and looking at something from that 2D point of view. It's going to be more 3D, more visual, more in your possession. So now we have the human augmentation technology. Now this one is a little more reasonable, if you ask me, like, because I can understand the limbs and then the help that people may need if something were to happen. Now they have, I'm just gonna call it these artificial limbs or robotic limbs, which are man-made to furthermore help improve people or to help people feel as though they are not indifferent from anybody else, because I can see the benefits behind this. They have like the limbs at least, but they take it so far to the point where they go back to stuff like this. So, I don't know, there's a balance here. I can see where the limbs would be helpful, and the arms and legs and the feet, if you guys are kind of confused what I'm meaning. But yeah, I can see how stuff like this will be beneficial to humanity. But when it comes to stuff like this, like, come on now, really? Why do I need a computer or a whole freaking video playing from my arm? Like, that is just robot. They are trying to, in my opinion, they are trying to insert things into you so that you will, like, submit to this electronic point of view that they want everything to be. So just say, for an example, they feel that you don't need a phone anymore. Let's get rid of the phones. Would you rather just have your phone on your arm, for instance, here? And then do we have some people out there who say, you know what? Yes, that's a brilliant idea. Where do I start? Okay, let me penetrate this. Let me give you this. And this, what is it called? This chip that I'm going to insert in you is pretty much going to activate that. Is that okay? Of course. And then boom, they got you. You have no idea what's in the chip, what can set the chip off, how it can malfunction, what they have the ability to do on the other side of that chip. It's just so many different things that I feel as though it's just mind-blowing. But like I said, I do get the whole limb thing. Like, this is beneficial in a sense, but then again, we have other things that are just going way too far. All right, and now we have, of course, the AI, the robots that they want walking around the world, maneuvering and pretty much controlling the world, because this is the world that they want for us. This is the world that they would rather us. They're trying to wipe us off and, have this super artificial intelligent world. Super advanced, super like the frequency. I can only imagine what it is going to be like in a decade. Like, this is what they want. This is what they seek. They want better technology. They want higher frequency. They want higher advanced, electronics. They want this superficial world that, it's furthermore killing us. That's killing us. And I know these robots, I know they have robots. Let me not say that. There's robots everywhere you go, actually. You run into one approximately once a week. So don't let that go over your head. We definitely have robots here, but they want it to the point where, as you can see in Walmart, they have the self-checkout, and now they have this like sweeper robot that's actually built like a chair almost, and then it sweeps the aisles and it moves by itself, and it kind of detects when somebody's near it and it'll stop. You know, that whole thing, that's a robot. They have robots amongst us now, and it is like it's becoming more and more and more normalized, and I can see just how far they are willing to take this. Like, I can definitely see people all over the world, they have created or they are currently creating their own form of robot humanism, and it is just so crazy. Because why are we crossbreeding? That's really what it is. We're just taking us and we're putting it into an object, and we're, furthermore enhancing its abilities for recreational purposes or destructional purpose. I'm not getting into that, but this is the world that they want us to live in. But I don't, in a sense, I don't get it. Like, why do you want a robot teacher? Why do you want a robot professor, a robotic boss, like a robot helper around the house? I wouldn't dare. You have no idea what can really happen or how these things can turn, because they easily are being controlled and pretty much like led to do different things. So you just never know. There's a movie called Mom or Ma. No, what is it? It's about a girl and her mother was robotic, and then she was born in this world, and she couldn't go outside. It's on Netflix. I gotta look it up, but it's a very eye-opening movie, and I really hope you guys go check it out. It's a movie, I forget what it's called. It's something that has to do, I think it's called Mother, maybe. And it's a very good movie, but it's very eye-opening, and they were trying to tell us something in that. But moving forward, now we have something called Nanobots, and this one got me. So this one is a nano link, or a nano chip rather, and it is known as Link. So it is basically a wireless it wirelessly connects to the brain, to the world, with the help of a smartphone. So it's injected in you, and it is furthermore controlled or connected to your smartphone in your hand. So I don't know how they found this to like proceed or maneuver, but that's how it goes. Like, you pretty much have this chip or this nano chip injected in you, and then it furthermore is being manipulated or controlled through the help of a smartphone. I hope you understood that, but that is what they are pretty much forcing down us. And this is it navigates through the bloodstream, guys. I'm gonna kind of do a backstory on it. It navigates through the bloodstream, which are small robots. Let me show you. They are small robots, and they carry out a very specific function and are about 50 to 100 nanometers wide. So this is the quote-unquote DNA robot, or the medicine electronics. So these things have the ability to, heal you, I guess, or act as a molecule, a cell, anything. So these chips, these nanochips which are about 50 to 100 nanometers wide, very, very small, and they have the capacity or the intelligence to do whatever it is that they are assigned to do, which is being controlled by your smartphone. I don't know, I don't like it at all, but that is just something else that they have created to furthermore enslave. And now we have, of course, the artificial. This is just something that I just wanted to throw in there. This is the artificial fruits and vegetables that we have. So you know that watermelons have seeds. All fruits have seeds. All vegetables have some sort of seed implanted, because it is grown from a plant. It is from a tree. It is from some sort of um, organic base substance. So if it is seedless, if it doesn't have any seeds, even down to the bananas, guys, they have bananas with no seeds. Anything that does not contain a seed, if it normally, especially if it normally does, it is not natural. It is inorganic and it is artificial. So this is something else that I think when I that comes to mind when I think of, you know, AI or artificial, or, you know, they're just supernatural creations that they have the minds to think of. They have the grapes with no seeds, they have watermelons with no seeds, bananas with no seeds, oranges with no seeds. They even took it so far to the point where they have watermelon with no seeds. Like, how are they creating these things and still yet they taste exactly how they are normally to taste? And that's the scary part. So now we don't know what's real and what's not. And that's why sometimes I have to watch my bananas, because yes, if you do look into a banana, it does have very small seeds in it, but you got to be careful because sometimes those very small seeds aren't there. So that is another one. But these basically, anything that imitates natural or organic food is artificial. So we have another thing that they have, which is very worldwide and very popular. They have orange sodas, strawberry sodas, peach sodas, yet they contain none of those. So I have a strawberry knee-high that has no strawberry in it. You know what I'm saying? So these are just these flavors that they have manipulated and pretty much mastered to create the taste of an exact strawberry. And this is how they are controlling us and keeping us under this shadow, keeping us blocked and closed-minded. So we have to wake up and we have to see the minds of these people, and we have to study what we have to keep track, because some people who are blind to this stuff, they are just going to be sitting around waiting for the next invention. But if you are open-minded, and if you are watching this video, you are open-minded, you have that ability to analyze and to decipher the truth from the lie, and to pretty much just say, no, I'm not going for that. So yes, this is our time to step back into our power and command that respect. No, you're not going to just make me into a robot, and no, you're not going to give me anything to, you know, satisfy your ego and think that I'm just going to fall in line like the rest. Definitely not. I definitely don't see the benefits behind a lot of this stuff. So why should I participate? Why should I allow it? And this is my world. You get what I'm saying? And I don't mean that in an egotistical way. I know a lot of people may be like, oh, that's egotistical. But no, this is your world. This is your creation. You inhabit, you pretty much put together this entire format. And you don't let some artificial robot person furthermore impose their life onto yours. You have to step up and say, no, this is my mind, this is my life, and I control it, not you. So no, you won't keep, you know, controlling me, poisoning me, and manipulating me with any and everything. I am so sorry, but no. So yeah, that's for you to decide. But anyways, I pretty much went over everything that I needed to. I touched on everything. I hope you guys understood me and followed me. I didn't mean for this video to be this long, but I did have to talk to you guys. So anyways, peace, love, and light. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Once again, I truly value your time. Your time was so divinely valued, and I just want to thank you once again for watching this video. You truly deserve this knowledge. You deserve this information, and you will not fall in line like the rest. Anyways, peace, love, and light. Thank you so much for tuning in.